computer. So, dear friends, thank you so much for joining our session. For everybody who has chance to do it. So today we would play in quite interesting game which has name Delegation Poker. I have shared only the board, so that is why I'm not sure that you will see anything else. What we are going to do? First of all, I would like to mention you about the Management 3.0. It is a set of tools, practices, or motivation activities for the any teams, and this method or this approach was built by Jürgen Appella. He's the author of this stuff, and he has written a lot of quite famous books. And one of them, what I would recommend you, like handout from this short game or workshop or whatever, it's just to read this book, Managing the Happiness. I really like this book because you can find in this book most of all the practices what would be useful, like I don't know, like just go and try, yeah, with your teams, with and it would help you to motivate the team. It would help you to maybe align or share responsibilities or split responsibilities between you, like a leader or manager. At the same time, it helps a lot to look to your work from different sides. So what we are going to do today, so this game or this just, I don't know, workshop has name like Delegation Poker or Delegation Board Game. There are several different names, but usually it has name like Delegation Poker. First of all, let's start a little bit from theory just to understand what is this and why it's needed. Usually from delegation perspective, there are 7 levels of delegation. So, and usually we are using in our practice only 2. The level 1, when we say like we are owners, tell to everybody our decisions and how to do it. And the second one, sorry, just I would try to maybe to mute somebody, yeah. Natalia, sorry for that. So just checking before I'm diving into the context more, let's check that you have access to the board. So let me copy again. Natalia, could you please check that you have access to Mira board? Because I see 1, 2, 3, and me 4, but online we have 6 people. So I don't see 2 people in this session. So we have 7 levels of delegation. The level 1 telling that, for example, I'm a leader and I want to have the ownership of the decision, and it means that I take full responsibility without any consultancy or even selling this idea to my team, to counter partner, or to other side. Level 7, it's when I'm as a leader delegate fully the responsibility for the staff to our counterpartners, and I'm not care about the results. They will do, they even not necessary to tell me about the result. And between that, there is several, like it has name like gray zone. So what it means that it means that should here the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth level, they would require some negotiation, some discussion between me like a leader and the team. And moreover, if you go till 4, I mean sell and consult, it is the levels where I am as a leader has responsibility to make decision. In fourth, we have agreement, so we just, you see that the head sides is the same, so it means it's like middle, so we should have compromise decision, and decision without, I don't know, a team would be difficult to cover. And level 5, 6, and 7, it means the decision makers are our counter side partner or just team or your negotiator partner or other side of business communication and so on. So it's quite good because it's helpful for understanding who is responsible. The difference between these levels, so we have advice, so it means that the decision made by I don't know, your team, but they should be advised by you. So they should have call or just, I don't know, some meetings with you to hear your advice. In query, it means that they make decision before telling you, but after that they let you know about the results, and they not care about your suggestions, but they just tell you that such kind of decision has been made, and please follow to that. And the level 7, as I mentioned previously, it is like you they not care about your involvement. So, what's important about this delegation poker? The second part of this game is areas of key decision areas. So it means that you should think about the decision, yeah. So and you should understand what decisions, what responsibilities, or splitting of the responsibilities you would have in appropriate decision area. For example, we have pre-selected three areas. One of them, it is select the format of team building. Anyway, recently it's December, and we would have quite soon the good Christmas and New Year holidays. So that is why the topic of team building is quite popular. Second one, it is the select of coffee machine for the office, because you know that we all like to drink coffee. But anyway, it is depends on do you like or located you in office or not. For example, at home I like to cook coffee by myself without, for example, any coffee machine. But anyway, when we are working in the office or we are working in the team, the good idea to ask them about the selection of the coffee machine. Yeah, so just because there are different needs, different opportunities, different, I don't know, values of this stuff, and different people like different techniques of cooking the coffee and so on. And the third one, again, as we are located on the conference, we can't to go out without the selecting company brand swag. So what is that? For example, you are organizing some, I don't know, team or company based event, and like one brand strategy or just advertisement of the brand of the company, you will get some of the, I don't know, some of the swag or some of the presents or gifts with the logo, I don't know, with some with logo of company. So and the types of such kind of swag can be very different from, I don't know, from the telephone or just cup, or maybe it could be a power bank or whatever. So or it could be the book with the or notebook with the logo and so on. So these areas, it's quite neutral. Why? Because it's helpful to just make decisions. And we would try to play with the levels of delegation. How the game would be organized. So we would start, for example, with from select the format of team building. So it means that we would discuss with you. I would be playing the role of the leader. Sorry for that. And you would be playing the role of my team. So your job would be the following. You should think about what would be good idea, who would be responsible for decision making in the, I don't know, in the format, in the selection of format team building. Let me add a little bit context to this point. So we have the some budget, some amount of money for organizing the team building, but how what format it could be, for example, to go to the pub and be drunk after that, or to go to the bowling and, I don't know, or to some nightclub to relax. So maybe to rent the house outside the city and just to have fun for the full team with, I don't know, with bowling, with billiard, I don't know, sauna, whatever. So it's depends again from decision who would do the stuff. So for example, I select or you select tell, sell or consult, it means that I would select as a leader the stuff. When you are telling or given the point that it is 5, 6, or 7, it means that you would make the decision, but the way how we negotiate the stuff or how you consult with me is different from the level of delegation. So here you have the areas. So I would ask you to write your names. For example, you know, you see there is my name. So where you would play. So please, if you can, please put your names in the areas. You see that we have the names in each of the areas. So we have the block for each of the person. So please write, don't hesitate to write your name. We not care about your surname, to be honest, just name would be fine, just to split or separate you from other people. So for this area, what would be the next? You should select the card which you think that the level of delegation, for example, for the first question. But what I would ask you, not to move this card, but click right button, yeah, of your mouse, and click to duplicate, and then move the stuff, because it would help you to reuse the stuff as much as you can. So can you please try to make duplication of the cards, just to ensure that you can do it? Let me see what is happening from your side. Nastya, please, Evgenia, Anna, Kate. Yeah, I see you. Let's see. Yeah, I see that Kate can do it. It's great. Anna, yeah, you can do it as well. Okay, so now you can remove it by clicking on, for example, right side of the stuff here. You can remove just not necessary things. So what I would ask you to do, please little bit to think about what level of delegation, yeah, you would propose to have for team building. You should remember, again, just reminder, 1, 2, 3, it is my decision. So I will tell you in any, I don't know, form, oh, I would be the decision maker. 5, 6, 7, it means that you would be decision maker. From the level, please think about the selection of appropriate level. So I'll give you, I don't know, 2, 3 minutes for having this chance, and I would think as well about this. So format of team building. So most probably it would be, for me, it would be this stuff. Please make your decision, and I'm waiting. While you doing the stuff, I will put my I don't know.
We have also Natalia, and Natalia, will you please also come to Miro? Can you see this link?
Oh, do you
No.
need again?
No.
Yeah, please could you repeat the link?
Yes.
Yeah, now I see it.
Okay, it's easy.
Just.
Let me for everyone I will put, yeah. Now you see the link, Natalia?
Yeah, I see the link. I'm trying to join.
Okay, please. So and as well, Natalia, you can select this some of the area, for example, yeah, like that one. I have added here, so you can reuse, but we lost this 3, yeah. Let me duplicate and put there, so just not to lose. Okay, so let's give opportunity to Natalia to vote. I see that
Continue without me. Without me, I need to log in, and it take time. Sorry for that.
Okay, no worries. So we have 4. We have Nastya. I don't see your card. 4. We have 5. We have 5. So we have 1 4 and 2 5. It would be 18, and maybe Nastya as well would have 5. 18 plus 5, it would be 23. 23 for 4, it would be about near 5. Am I right? So between 4 and 5. So the team thinks that the level of delegation would be most probably the right corner of our decision would be 5. So it means that there are 2 sides or 2 borders of the decision. So one of them is 4th, second one is 5. So 4th, it's like compromise decision. So I would be the same level of agreement in this. I would have the same level of agreement in this negotiation like you are. In 5, you have more, I don't know, volume or more voices to make the agreement, but you would need to advise at me. So as a leader, I prefer to have the 4 level. So maybe somebody can advertise me the way why you think that 5 much better than 4 for us. So can you, I don't know, tell me this stuff? So this decision, please. Who can help me with? Because really, I insist on the 4. So who from the team can tell that maybe 5 would be better, please, colleagues?
Maybe if you will have 5, like you will see more possibilities. I don't know how to
What
explain.
possibilities? Yeah.
Kind of, yes. Um, okay, maybe it will encourage people. Like it makes the choice bigger. Maybe.
Hmm.
Like,
So the guys would have more independence in this case. Am I
not
right?
that, yes, they will be kind of encouraged to do proposals, maybe like to propose some ideas to you
Hmm.
as well. So you will see, you will have more information, and as a result, you will like maybe it's yeah, maybe it's more difficult to choose between more opportunities. But anyway,
Okay. So
maybe
you think, am I right that you think that if the team would have opportunity to decide the format, and I would be control in the borders of the our budget, yeah? So it means that we would have more motivation for the team
yes,
because
yes, like to be more active participant in this.
okay,
Yes.
so in such case, let's agree about I just would like to propose. Maybe I'm mistaken again. I would be like very attentive to details leader.
But you
So
have budget anyway.
yes, yes, but anyway, I would propose the following. Let's try this schema for the level of delegation for 5, at least for the New Year party. Or just, I don't know, Christmas party. It depends on the country where we would locate it, yeah? And let's see. Again, I would control, that is why I would expect that you would advise with me about the budget limits, yeah? But format you would prepare group, I don't know, generate the ideas, and you would be advised about the format and the price limitation with me. And let's see if this event would be successful, then the timeline of this rule, so I mean the time limitations, so we will freeze this agreement for example, next quarter. What do you think about that?
To me, it works.
Other team members, please, want to hear your voices.
Yes, I agree. Also, I think that the preparation to team building is the kind of team building too.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Okay, so let's agree it. So sorry, just I put it to duplicated here instead of delete. So okay, so we agreed that for example, for the selection of the format of the team building, we would make the following decision or delegation level of the fifth. It means that you would make the decision like the team members, so generate, prepare, and so on. But at the end, before the I don't know before the starting the activities for preparation for event, you would have the call with me to prove it, or I don't know, advice with me and so on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the next one would be the select of coffee machine for the office. Let me add a little context to that. Natalia, can I ask, do you have access to this stuff? Because
Yeah, right now I have.
yeah,
Yeah.
great, great. So what is that? So we have quite cozy office. It is open space, even in COVID infection or COVID period. We have the distance between the tables, very comfortable for work and with less risk what we have. And everybody in our office like fruits, like coffees, but everybody likes good coffee, like good coffee. So with, I don't know, it could be German coffee or Brazilian, it could be Arabica or some other types of coffee. And not each coffee machine can suit for us. So I just asked it to our VP or just our CIO or CFO, yeah, Chief Financial Officer, some budget for changing the current coffee machine, which is not suitable by the quality of the coffee, and I don't know, it is broken quite often, So to exchange this coffee machine, so we have a really big budget from, I don't know, from quite cheap coffee machine to most powerful. So it was like present for our achievements, our attitude and contribution to the success of the company for the in this year. So that is why we have enough budget, I would like to tell. So, but again, the decision who would select the stuff. So we have HR unit who would do the stuff. We have team makes, we have, I can, for example, make decision by my own, or just I can consult. But anyway, the level from 1 to 3, mostly I would make decision, but I would ask support our internal, I don't know, specialist HR or technical group who would support me with the pre-selection. If the level 5, 6, 7, it means that you can do it the same, but you also will make your own research and so on. So please think about and put your card in the second box. So I would make as well my decision. Yeah, just to have opportunity. Sorry, I just would put two appropriate boxes here. So I made my decision. Please make your decision. So Anna, we are waiting you. I see Nasty, Evgenia made, Natalia as well. Natalia, could you please put to the second box here? Because if, yeah, Kate, we are waiting you as well. So from my perspective, it is 5. Let me put just for ensure. Yeah, just let me make duplicate. Okay. What about you? So we have Anna 4, then we have Nastya 6, then Evgenia 4, 4 plus 4 plus 6, it would be 14. Natalia would be 6, it's 20, plus Kate 23, 23. And and how much people, how many people we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 23 for 5, it would be between 4 and 5. Am I right? So let's tell that the right corner would be 5. So we have the left corner or left border would be 4, yeah, and 5. So we have two options: to have 4 and to have 5. For 4, it means that we I would make some my research with, I don't know, company assets, so company units who would support, or specialists who could help. And you would make the same, but by own research you would organize this, and we would have compromise. So if for example you and nobody can win there, here would be something like compromise decision. So it means that I can't fully win and you can fully win. So it means that this decision is like compromisable, and it would be between our decisions. So the 5 level, yeah, it would be like, I don't know, like you you can consult with me, so I will do the same. But here, your power in the making decision much more higher than me. So who can convince me to select 5? Or what you prefer more, or 4? So because you have between 4 and 5, yeah.
I can try. I
Please.
think that, yeah, as I see, we have a big agility from the point of budget, and from others' point, I think you're on the same level as all of us. I mean, we all drink coffee and we all
It's
like
true.
coffee.
Absolutely.
I don't see a lot of how to say power that you could take on your side to decide about coffee machines. That's why I think that should be more team decision than your own decision. Yeah, that's why maybe
Okay,
five will be right. Yeah,
so
I
it
don't
means that
other restrictions.
am I right, Natalia, that here the team has more power from perspective of choice and advertisement, and it would add again motivation to the team to work harder. Am I right?
Yeah, I think so. Right.
Okay, so I hope that you convinced me. So, in such case, I would propose the following. Just to see how it works, let's freeze this decision for 2 months. So, and for 2 months, we would have opportunity. For 2 months, we would have opportunity. It would be December and January. Yeah. So, uh, for this time, we would see. First of all, we would test the machine. Yeah, and we will see if your decision was right. So team decision, I mean. So in such case, if the decision was wrong, then next time I would use my open or company-based service for selection, and you would lose such kind of opportunities to influence to this kind of areas. Are you fine with that?
Uh, Not sure, but I think yeah, 2 months is a good, rather good.
Yeah, and good things here just to think about the criteria, but we can separate this stuff from this discussion. Criteria, what is successful selected coffee machine? Yeah, because it would be as well good idea for the next, I don't know, round to play in with delegation poker or just to pre-select the criteria of this selection. But anyway, I would agree with you for this stuff. Yeah, so we would have the 5 as advice level of delegation for the staff. And the last one, the company's brand swags. So I have invited our special, our, I don't know, our company advertisement specialist who can tell about the swag much more than I am. So so Nastya, could you please tell why it's very important to select the company swag and what is that? What's about? Could you please add context to this decision
Of course.
area?
A company swag, it means, for example, in here in the farm, we have in any big company, and I think in small company, we have a lot of branded gifts, which we get when we newcomer at the company, or for example, for some jubileums, like if you have 3 year like celebration, and you get some t-shirts. In our case, I think our company is kind of smaller, maybe, but anyway, like branded gifts are very important, and it's also very important for from the marketing. If you like to, it also plays a role in marketing. So this is also can be some small gifts, like maybe some pencils,
Pleasure.
or
Pleasure.
yes,
Yeah.
cups, yes, just small gifts, but anyway, it's very important. And usually if you choose something like this, it stays with you for a long time. That is also why it's important. So it's a decision which you make once, but you cannot change it. Change it, like you can do all the months new branded gifts. It's kind of difficult.
Okay.
And like you have,
Okay. So that is why for such kind of things we can do the following. If it's 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 1, 2, 3. It means that I would delegate this to our, I don't know, marketing department or sales department here, who would tell me what is that, and I would select the, I don't know, the format. In case of 5, 6, 7, you would make it by yourself. You would propose some of the ideas what we could have, but logos or maybe you can be advised by designers what most logos can be applicable or images applicable for the different goods or gifts. So but anyway, here you would have more powerful than me in such kind of things. So please make your decision for the stuff. So it's a third box in your site, and I think that it would be, I have made my decision. Yeah, so please put your name. Yeah. Hmm. we have 1 4, 2 4, it's 8 plus 2, so it would be 10 plus 12, it would be 11, and plus 3, it would be 14, and we have 1 2 3 4 5, 14 for 5, it's nearby 3, am I right? So let's put, so we have nearby 3, yeah, something like average, yeah. Again, it's, we have the sum of the structure, so average, it's 3 and 2. So maybe maybe we can also put the most right corner side. Let me check, agree. There were 2 agree. So let's put also agree, because the teams would like maybe to have agree as well. So we have three options, sorry, from 2 to 4. So who can convince, so trying to sell that the idea that agree would be suitable for us? Colleagues, could you please help?
I can try.
Yeah, please.
So I think that it's good. It's agree is good because you have to ask people because like they will wear it or they will I don't know, have this cup on their tables or they know how. Anyway, it's better to ask people to make some votings after a designer prepared some examples or so anyway, if we don't have budget, but for such things usually like
We
budget,
engage people, yeah, we engage
yes,
people into
yes.
some of the ideas and into the company brand and so on. Okay, so good point, to be honest. Well, I agree, because anyway, so anyway, if we have the agree level, yeah, it would be, first of all, it would be the same power from both sides. So it means that the designers would create some of the, I don't know, design of the stuff, yeah, so our UX specialist, and at the same time, you can propose the types of, I don't know, the gifts which we can present, for example, cups or whatever, and we would also be agreed to align it with the budget limitations for such kind of things. So I think it would be a good idea to increase the motivation to promote the company brand. So I can agree for 4, but my question is the following. I don't know for what time we agreed for. So what would be the period of time while this rule would be going on? So maybe you have some ideas, Nasty.
As I said, it's like you usually you ask me about how
No, for what
for how
period
much
of time we
for a
freeze the
period of time.
decision? Yeah, this agreement.
As I said, it's usually like maybe for like you do it only once. It's not really
Once per year, for
often.
example. So
Yes,
let's,
not really often. So it's like
okay, so let's agree for before the second round of doing the stuff. Most probably it would be 1 year. So and it would be great. So the summary of our agreement, yeah, there is the following. We have the select company brand swag would be for 1 year. It's most safe, honestly, decision area, and would be any conflicts. Select of format team building. We agreed about the following. We agreed that we will try to use this level of the delegation for the New Year and Christmas holidays to see how the team can be, I don't know, self-managed for achieving these good results for everybody from perspective of the budget, from perspective of the our brand and our, I don't know, reputation. And after that, let's review it. So it would be only 1 month, yeah, better to tell before the end of before the beginning of the January. And select of the coffee machine, let's tell we agreed about 2 months period when the team would be the same, but in both scenarios you would be advised by me when the decision would be before the decision would be made. So mostly we finish. So what I would like to tell you, so there are some tricky questions about this play or this game. So what key decision areas we need to add, and especially about the bonuses, recruiting or adding new people or hiring or firing any of the people from the team and in the team. So here I would suggest the following. There is a good model which has named Tuckman model, yeah, when the team is growing up. So forming, storming, norming. I wouldn't suggest to start very risky or very sensitive areas like, I don't know, budgeting, eating, removing any people on the stage when the team is on, I don't know, on storming level, for example, because the decision would be not fully agreed, and there would be a lot of conflicts, and it would be additional demotivation to fightings between the people. So that is why my suggestions are maybe to start to start this kind of activities when you will see that the team is norming. And honestly, the delegation board as well can help you with, because as you will see, the trust between the team members and transparency between the team members is growing up. You will see on the level of delegation from left to the right, because in such case, a leader, I'm as like a leader, would see that you make commitments, you make the decisions, and you achieve these commitments, and it's would add the trust, it's add transparency, and it would help us to have more and more power in this stuff. So that is why you in time will see in timely matter, you will see the movement from left to the right, and you will see the more risky or more I don't know, more key decision areas would be added, which based on the level of trust. Moreover, another point what I would also add to this game, the game shouldn't uh, contain this anyway, this board shouldn't contain things which is really understandable and agreeable from scratch. So there are no conflict, because overloading of this board is as well would be not very convenient, because it's this board should be used for really conflicting or questions or areas where you really need to have visualizing agreements. So that is why my suggestion to put here the first of all areas where, again, on the level of maturity of the team and so on, but where you need to have highlighted agreements, and where you need to engage all the team. So it could be, I don't know, for example, team building format or coffee machine, where you can have, I don't know, some fight or whatever regarding the stuff. So we mostly finish. I'm ready to answer to your questions. Please go ahead. I hope you like this practice and would use it in your daily work.
To encourage you to ask questions, Vanya, could you please remind that we have also some prizes
Yes,
for
gifts.
participation? Yes,
Yes,
for
gifts.
active participation. Yes.
So,
Uh,
colleagues, please don't be, I don't know, quiet. Better to tell than to be quiet. Anyways, the gifts always good motivation for that. Please, dear friends, please help me with.
Uh, do you use it kind of such boards in your projects, and for what purposes? Let's say when you're trying, yeah, just for what
Understand.
purposes? Yeah, maybe
And
for
understand.
technical reasons, or maybe something like this.
I'm working personally. I would try to answer personally, because objectively it's hard to answer. Yeah, so better to tell because I'm using such kind of things when I'm managing distributed teams. Anyway, why? Because we are located in different regions usually, and even if it's Russian speaking, for example, region, we have little bit different culture. For example, Belarusian and Ukrainian and Russians, they have some little bit difference. Even we have a lot of in common, but we have some structure, I don't know, location based specific or so on. So that is why I'm using such kind of things mostly with distributed teams. Second one, the better approach to use for me, where at least the results what was shown from this game was on the stuff like technical things, like the who is responsible for architecture, for example, or decision about the tech debt of architecture, who would be the most important in, I don't know, in getting the decision how it's better to implement. For example, I don't know, architect one or key developer two, because sometimes there is some fights about the, I don't know, dysfunction team, so just fights between the people. So this kind of game can help to split the responsibilities and find the agreements and such kind of things. Also, I use this stuff for team building perspective because honestly, I'm quite lazy person and I don't like to organize in any team buildings. Nastya knows this because really I try to delegate such kind of activities. And when I'm using this stuff, it's helpful, first of all, to increase motivation of the people, and at the same time to save a lot of time for me to do more valuable from manager perspective, I don't know, work. Yeah. So I hope I answered, Natalia.
Yeah. So as I see, it makes sense to understand what really need your power and your what responsibilities you really need to take on you, and what responsibilities could be shared with the team. I
Yes,
understand
definitely.
correctly?
Yes,
Yeah. So
definitely.
it's not just only like the plus for the team, but the plus for you also as a leader to understand what could be delegated and with no and
Everybody get benefits in that.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
everybody, because
Very good.
both sides, because always any delegation, yeah, gives you some slots of time. So, but what is most important, especially for example in Scrum Guide last version, they have changed the roles to accountability. So if you are, for example, accountable for some of the responsibilities or some activities what you are working on, which can be delegated, I'm not suggest to put it, for example, to this board. So, and better to split it for somehow. But things which you can really delegate and check agreements and say that you would be in safe position after that, it could be done by this way.
Yes, great. Thank you very much for your comments.
Okay, any other questions, dear friends, dear colleagues?
Vanya, maybe you can ask questions also, participant. Maybe
Yeah.
like something like maybe you want to know something about people who is here with you.
My question about the how do you think? What about I don't know on what level and when? What factors can help you with to understand that we are ready to add such kind of questions like hiring and firing people from the team? So what can be, I don't know, highlights or just signs that it's good idea or good time to add such kind of questions? So, or in other case, what that we are not ready, for example, for such kind of decisions, especially for leaders. It's like suggestion for me, for example, and for you. So maybe somebody could help me with.
I would say, if I can answer, at least can
Yeah,
try.
please, absolutely, Anna.
Thank you. I would say it depends on those stages that you have mentioned before. Formality, then I forgot the second one, and normality. It's like
Fighting, storming, yeah, like
yes, storming. Yeah, thank you. So it's like the maturity level of the team. First, they try to get to know each other. Then they can kind of communicate with each other when they face difficulties, and they try to solve them. And normality is when they are fully open. There is like high level of transparency in the team, and they can discuss any kind of questions, and they respect each other. They are brave to raise issues, and I guess in this so when the team reaches this level of normality, or maturity, this is probably the best time when they can start raising such
Questions.
questions. Yes.
So it means that we would haven't any waves of, I don't know, fighting. It would be decreased in some of amount and we will see stabilization. Am I right? Am I understood correct?
Yeah.
Great. And what, Anna, as well, I would ask some clarification. What would be happening if we thought that it's right, we added this stuff, and you see that within this discussion, there is a fighting process fight process is starting. So something like conflicts, people starting to play ping pong and so on. What you would do like the leader in such kind of situation?
So first of all, I would try to calm people down and to draw their attention that we need to respect each other, even if we have opposite opinions on something, and speak one at a time. And when one person finishes his arguments, then another person can start speaking. And those arguments should be factual and not just, emotional. So if you have explicit examples that something went wrong, just give those examples and don't express like how bad you feel about that person and something like that.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, it's good idea and good advice. Okay, maybe and the third question also, what would be how often should you review such kind of areas of decision, so the key decision areas? So what maybe you can have some suggestion about the cadence or frequency of the reviewing such kind of things, and maybe some alignment with, I don't know, projects cadence or whatever. Should we do the stuff or it should be absolutely separated? Colleagues, please don't hesitate to tell your opinions. Okay, then let's, yeah, please.
Can I answer?
Yes,
Well,
Kate, please.
we can see something in retrospective in the end of every sprint. We can raise some questions and see the opinions of the people in team and see if they are fighting or they talking and discussing the problem.
So that is why you would suggest, just to clarify, at the end of each or at the beginning of the retrospective, to review the agreements, to see what has been happens with these agreements during the sprint, and see should we should we review this agreements level, so should we adjust something, or
Well,
should
maybe not so often, but as a leader, I could see that is something changed or not, and then bring it to the attention of the team.
Great things, I agree. Thank you. So I haven't any other questions. So Nastya, we have 3 people who has won our gifts. So Anna, then Natalia and Kate. So can you please help me with how to handle proceed
course.
with,
I just
please.
ask every like Hannah and Kate and Natalia to write down your emails here in chat.
Yeah, you can
So
personal private, just to write
yes,
to Nastya, so.
yes. So and then we will like resend this information to people who distribute gifts, and then you will get them. It's kind of how
Some fulfillment process would be
certificate.
happened,
It's certificates. So in that is you can use in the country where you live. Yes, it's actually not so you cannot touch it, but after you use your certificate, you can touch it.
Yeah.
I hope.
Again, thank you so much for your participation, dear friends. So it would be not the last one conference where we would use such kind of games. We also will have another conference what would be which has name IT Home Conference, would be by 12th of December, and also we would have really good webinar on the 10th of December. Nastya would fulfill the stuff or just put promotion of that maybe
Yes,
today.
I just can link. You ask me about about IT home conference.
Yes, and change and
We
our
have
webinar, yeah, regarding this change of Scrum Guide, yeah, as well. So that would be
yes.
two
I
events.
just yes. We have two events. We have them on the platform, so you can join them actually, and there also will be discussion. Scrum Guide 2020. It's like one you will not be alone.
Yeah, it's true. It's fantastic things.
In
Yeah,
this time.
Nadia would help me with that. Yeah, like
Yes,
interview. Yeah.
yes. So I just sorry, and here is a link to the Scrum changes discussion. And yes, we will also will wait for your questions there. And another one is
Okay. So thank you again for your time. Yeah, and appreciate for, I don't know, for your active participation, and hope this tool would be useful for you. So if you would have any questions, please go directly to us. We would ready to support, to consult, and join our communities. We would be ready to glad to see you on the events and support you grow. Thank you again, and have a good day, evening, and a good, really lovely weekends. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Yvonne.
you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.
thank you. Bye.
Bye.